Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to game number 12 in Division 1 of the Oceania Esports Network Autumn Cup here. We've got a cracker of a match lined up for you guys tonight. We have the Filthy Rejects taking on Not So Serious in game number 12. The maps for tonight will be Lofferton Islands, moving into Province for the second map, and Operation Underground to tie us all up. So we are just pending a couple of more players from the side of the Filthy Rejects, as our proposed start time should be about 20 minutes here. So the lineup so far for Not So Serious, we've got Corks Rhombus, Fierce Odin, Drac, Raph Ace, and Straw Hat Joel. And currently for the side of the Filthy Rejects, we have Imperium, Up to Mischief, and Vegemite for life. So we will be pending two more players loading in there. For those who want to predict who's going to win this match today, I'd urge you all to go into the Twitch chat there and just cast your predictions there. Use up your channel points, and let's see what the margins are going to be looking like. So the fourth player here for Filthy Rejects coming in, we've got Zinvar, and we'll just be pending one more in Exon there. So we should be not too far away here from starting. As we can see here, both teams are loaded and ready to go. And we shouldn't be too long here, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like to thank you all for joining this evening. I will be your Shoutcaster Gusket, and we'll just get everything set up here for a nice energetic start to the match. Quite an open map with a couple of predefined lanes here, and all that action will be around that Bravo building there. So it should be quite an interesting battle. And I believe we will be going on 20 minutes here. So we've got another 50 seconds before both teams are all go. So we should be seeing a lot of congestion around this B flag here. And as both teams will look to come in and get that flag nice and early. Now we'll be able to see how teams sort of position up on that AC road there and moving through silos. So could be quite an interesting game here, as Filth look to continue their undefeated run here, and NSS here looking to get another win chalked up on the board. So we will be starting here in 4 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, as both teams will be spawning out here, and we'll have a quick little check up on the class splits. So it looks like both teams have opted for the same class splits here. We've got 2 medics, 2 assaults, and a support either way. Imperium on that support for the Filth, and Fierce Odin coming in for support. So looks like Vegemite in white building, going to be laying down some shots. It will be an early 2v1 here. Zinvar taking on the lights of Straw Hat, and a 3v3 will ensue. We'll get on Straw Hat as he looks to move around, but we'll get pinched there, and Zinvar taking him out early as he will get first blood here, and Filth looking to secure this first flag. The second person will fall, and looks like Drac, the third and final person to fall there for NSS, as Filthy Rejects here sweep through pretty much flawlessly, as we can see here, Imperium just on that alpha fence, providing a bit of fire as Vegemite went toe-to-toe with Fierce Odin, and Fierce Odin with that Bren gun just being too strong. And we will be seeing Filth starting to rotate off of this Bravo objective, as NSS starting to get spawns on that Charlie flag, and the battle for Charlie here is Mischief starting to push up. Exon will get the kill through the fence there, and looks like Mischief could be starting to come around. Zinvar here just getting himself a little access hole here, and he will have one to beat. Mischief there picking up the kill, as Zinvar here starting to push up onto the Charlie flag, as his teammate will get taken out here. Looks like Filth just being extremely aggressive and looking to get this early triple cap, and looks like the Filth boys there competing for a res. NSS launching a counter attack here from the truck on Charlie, and bit of a battle here. A Straw Hat getting that rear spawn. NSS, they have the numbers advantage here. Exon managing to pick up one from Silos there. And Raph will look to push around, but Vegemite propped up, ready to go. He looks to pick up a second, but Fierce Odin there on that Charlie flag, picking one up. But in the meantime, Straw Hat getting on that Alpha objective, and unfortunately for him, it will be short-lived as the three-man Filth work back to clean up that flag. Filth here currently building a comfortable lead of about 30 tickets here as they look to push for that triple cap once again. I've got Drac coming down here for NSS, searching for Exon, and will try and land some shots, but he's put himself in a bit of a predicament here as he will be under fire from multiple angles. You can see Mischief has eyes on, likewise Imperium. So NSS currently a bit cooped up. And we'll get on to Drac here as he looks to push up. He's got Exon just in front of him. And well, let's see how this battle goes. As Drac there getting the surprise on him, and NSS are out here by the looks. We'll look to get onto that Bravo objective and just bunker up. As Charlie flag will go the way of Filthy Rejects. As we can see here, Imperium rotating back. Zimvar getting on that flag. We'll get onto Imperium as they will look to pick one up, and 3XLS there will get the job done. Zimvar picking up the other two, and Bravo flag straight over to Filth. NSS just shaking things up a bit here. And they will be getting that Alpha objective. Lose both of the others in the process, but bit of 3v2 action there. Turn 3v1, and Corked Rhombus here coming out. Getting 4v1 there by Filth. Filth commanding a lot of pressure here. Raph last one up for the NSS on this Alpha objective, and he will look to seek refuge underneath as Zinvar will go chasing. We will get on the Mischief as Zinvar does get taken out underneath, and the call has been made. Mischief looking to land some shots, but receiving a fair bit of damage. And looks like Straw Hat will manage to stick up. He looks to be going for that res there. As NSS just look to hold on to this Alpha objective. Exon last one up. Spawn's coming out. Meanwhile on Charlie, bit of a 1v2 going on here. Fierce Odin picking up one. Get onto him. Looks like he has spotted the other one in Imperium, but Imperium sharp on the wits, and Charlie flag going over to Filth as NSS unable to hold on to that one. Meanwhile, a bit of a Barney going on here. Looks like Corked Rhombus will be the last one up, but Zinvar picking up that kill, and Alpha flag going over to Filth, and likewise Charlie going over. Looks like up to Mischief looking for this player, and looks like Straw Hat, he's gone unnoticed here, and this could be massive for NSS. Looks like Filth have heard the spawns and will look to go out and collect a couple of kills, and that will be not so serious taken out there on that Alpha push, as Filth do command a lead of about 75 tickets at the moment, as it will be 151 to 73. Filth currently in the lead with the dual cap. Pushing in for this third flag here, we can see an entire Filth roster moving in. Imperium and Vegemite starting to move up for that Charlie flag as Bravo completely wiped of NSS presence. And Filth looking to maintain that pressure. We'll get onto Straw Hat here as he's got one to beat in front. Looks like that's quite the heady to deal with. He will look to get a different angle as NSS have managed to flank around to that Alpha objective. We will just get off Straw Hat here as he is a 1v1 with Vegemite here. Fierce Odin managing to get around with Drac onto that Alpha objective. And combining to pick up 2. Mischief last alive, alpha side of mid-map here, and he will look to just wrap around as NSS in a bit of a predicament. We will get on to Corked Rhombus here as he will move up, and it will be Vegemite that picks up 1, picks up 2 on that objective. We can see the smokes coming out here, and a 3v1 will ensue. Vegemite managing to pick up 1. Looks like Imperium there in the smoke. We'll get on him, and he will be looking at those common spots by the looks, and being that he's a support on this flag at the moment, surrounded by medics, rarely ever ends up well, as Filth here picking up that alpha flag, and looks like they were returning their pressure onto this Charlie objective as NSS struggle to get out here. We see Corked Rhombus there jumping out on Vegemite, picking him up, and immediately trading it is up to Mischief. Looks like NSS here starting to get a couple of kills that might enable them to get out of this current C trap that they're in. And will be Raph here looking to go for that Alpha Charlie route. Looks like he has spotted one and alerted the enemy to his presence, and Vegemite there will pick him off as the Filthy Rejects here in complete control right now, as Vegemite here starting to push up. We might get onto him as he starts to pressure C, as he's been doing all map. He will have a Fierce Odin, I believe, in front of him. Instead, Raph manages to pick up the kill. And it will be a 1v2 situation. Turn 1v1. Straw Hat, the jump on Imperium, and we could be seeing NSS get out here. As we can see here, very smart play from Exon. He will be looking down that route. Imperium's called out that there is one, and we can see this Phil side just rotating around and reacting to that. Zinvar last one up here. Oh, sorry, up to Mischief, last one up. Zinvar will get taken out, and it will be Drac here looking for him, but Mischief just looking up at that that truck there, and will pick up Drac. Looks like he will be just trying to listen out for him. A bit of a cheeky peek here under the fence. How about that? And looks like Zinvar there will pick up the kill onto Fierce Odin, as Filth completely surround this Charlie objective. Straw Hat trying to get out for his team, and it looks like it will be Raph last one up. He'll pick up Imperium, but immediately staring at 2, picks up a second, and if he survives here, this is a massive, massive play for NSS. As we can see here, he now is in the 1v1. We'll try and land some shots. Just needs to get some support there in the form of another teammate, but looks like he could be caught out here as Imperium spawning in his home base, and that will be the triple cap there, finally coming out from Filth, as Filth here in a dominant display right now, just about to close out this first map, and that will be the first map in Lofton Islands, all set and done. 136 ticket victory there for Filthy Rejects. Coming in for Filth, Zinvar 14-4, Mischief 10-3, and it will be Raph AC 9-9, and Fierce Odin 6-11. So that will be the first site going over to Filth, and we'll see you in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for map number 2 between the Filthy Rejects and Not So Serious. We will be on Province, and for those of you who have just joined us, map number 1 in a convincing victory there for the Filthy Rejects, 135 tickets to 0. And let's see if they can continue this form going into the second map here in Province. Looks like we will be seeing the same class breakouts here. 1 support, 2 assault, 2 medic for both teams, and it will be a 3v4 situation, or looks to be a 3v3. Exon just sitting off mid-map. We'll get on the Straw Hat of NSS here and see what he can do on this flag. Looks like he will pick up Mischief, but immediately traded out by Zinvar. And this Bravo flag currently in a stalemate, as the Filthy Rejects look to get on this flag. They do have the numbers advantage right now. Looks like someone has gone missing in the rubble. Exon there picking up Raf Aces. Filthy Rejects looking to be very aggressive. We're on Zinvar as he's starting to move up onto this alpha objective. Just getting on this bit of a head glitch here. Will deal a bit of damage, but not be able to take the cake. And looks like he's done heaps, but just overwhelmed there at the moment as NSS looking to come out. And it will be NSS slowly moving up onto this flag. It will be a 3v2. Looks like Rhombus picking up 2 in Exon and Zinvar, and this Bravo flag looking to go straight over into NSS control. In the meantime, Vegemite for Life moving up with Imperium, and we'll trade out Imperium's killer and straight on to Alpha objective just to try and flip that second flag and maintain map control. Looks like he's watching that top spawn at the moment. And it will be quite the push coming out here from Filthy Rejects. We'll see what Mischief can do here. He will move up. Try and lean around that pole, but will be Zinvar just going a million miles an hour through these buildings. Looking for this other player. Looks like Mischief will find Raf, and we could be seeing a very early triple cap here coming out from the Filthy Rejects, as NSS have been completely cut off from all angles, and Filth will look to try and keep them in there as NSS will try and push out. We can see a massive smoke push coming out. We might get on Straw Hat here, see what he can do. We did end up getting up onto Mischief, and looks like he will pick up track and actually get killed by a grenade there by the looks. As NSS, a successful push onto this Bravo objective. We'll get straight onto it, a 4-man on, and looks like they will begin their push for this Charlie flag. And massive play here as it is 149 to 112. Filth with the lead at the moment. Smokes pop left, right, and center. Exon picking up a kill with that ZK. And we will be seeing Zinvar rotating onto that assault class. He will pick up one. We'll go searching. Pick up Odin, and he knows he's got one moving on to Charlie as his teammates do pick up that Bravo flag. And looks like he hasn't quite spotted him yet. He is just behind those boxes, and we'll just get overwhelmed as Straw Hat there getting the spawns just in time. And it will be NSS getting onto this Charlie flag, and with a bit of an opportunity to try and springboard off this. As we can see, Drac and Fierce Odin just applying some pressure onto Vegemite. And looks like he will be cornered up there. Drac picking up the kill, and looks like the trading of flags here is quite fast, as we can see here. Fierce Odin there just laying out a bit of a trap for his enemies. And will be Fierce Odin here. Just looking for that kill, but Vegemite for Life will come out and grab that as Filth look to try and find this last person on Bravo. And it will be Exon there picking up Drac as Bravo moving into Filth control. Corked Rhombus last one up for this NSS push. Looks like he will get pinched here by Zinvar. And Zinvar there getting the better of him. But it will be NSS trying yet another push here. Looks like Charlie push will be the route they decide to take. Raf picking up Imperium, and looks like flags will be traded immediately, as we can see here. Exon just going back for that revive, but NSS well on their way to Charlie. As we can see, Vegemite starting to rotate back for the Filthy Rejects. And let's see what this defense entails. Looks like he will get completely beamed there by Fierce Odin, and NSS look to establish their first flayed back, and we'll go hunting for a second here. Drac and Corked Rhombus two teaming on there, and looks like they will manage to pick up one, but Filth here, very aggressive. Looks like Mischief here will go in for Drac. Drac picking up a two-piece in the alley, and this is massive here for NSS. They've managed to get onto Bravo as well, and could be getting onto that dual cap. Looks like Filth, they're really quick on the rotations here. Managed to get two people onto Charlie, and it will be flags traded out here. Corked Rhombus just getting onto that flag of Alpha, and Exon there will pick up the killers. Filth here march straight on to B in Zinvar and Exon. But it will be NSS mounting another Charlie push here. Raf here picking up Vegemite and will push in. He's got one more to beat. Looks like he will take out the enemy's cover here as NSS swarm this flag right now. They know they've got one behind them. Looks like Exon there taking out Raf Ace, and Fierce Odin complete with the trade. And Charlie flag will go over to the side of NSS as the Filthy Rejects do hold on to this 2-cap right now. They currently hold Alpha and Bravo and are applying a lot of pressure onto this third flag in Charlie as NSS sort of scramble along this Charlie Alpha road. Corked Rhombus, the elected official here, to go back and just provide a bit of a distraction here. He will look to go out, but immediately killed there by Vegemite for life, and NSS still managing to rotate onto that other flag and just really bring it here to Filth, as Filth have had that 2 flag cap the whole time. And looks like a bit of chaos in the smoke there. Straw Hat managing to take out Exon there, and a 3-man push straight onto Bravo from NSS. We do like to see this, but Mischief here, he has something to say about this, and he will deal a bit of damage. He wants that flag back as NSS get onto the dual cap here and look to claw some tickets back. Mischief there picking up Raf, and it will be a 2v2 scenario on this Bravo flag. His teammate in Exon will get taken out, and looks like Mischief not in the best of spots right now. Imperium saving the man that is Mischief, and that will be Bravo flag over to Filth control. Meanwhile, Filth here applying a lot of pressure on this Alpha objective as Fierce Odin and Drac try to say something about it. Fierce Odin here looking to just get on that flag, just trying to deal a bit of damage before he moves in, and looks like he might get taken out here as pushing at that moment probably wasn't the best idea, but fortunately here for Filth, they do hold on. Vegemite just in the church. Raf gonna try and dynamite him out, and he will be a pencil of health there, but Vegemite holding that church as his own, and it will be Vegemite holding it down and allowing his team to get back onto that Alpha objective, as Exon and Zinvar here will try and move up. We'll get on the Mischief, as looks like the triple cap has just come out here for the Filthy Rejects, as NSS once again just having a bit of trouble against this Filth team at the moment. Looks like Drac here a bit surrounded, and that will be that top row completely done. In the meantime, NSS A massive flank coming out here. They've managed to get on the Bravo and on the Charlie. Fierce Odin here got Imperium to beat, but Imperium deadly with that FG. Get onto him as he looks to go for the two-piece, but Straw Hat having none of that on that flag. And it will be Straw Hat getting those numbers up, and it will turn this into a 2v2 here. Get on the Fierce Odin. He looks to just lay down some shots. Exon is still there, hard up against the wall. Looks like he'll be on the box now and pick up one and just wait it out here. Exon picking up the two-piece, and that will be massive. NSS getting a late triple cap here. And we can see Mischief and Exon getting onto that Charlie flag just to break the bleed here. As that has taken a considerable amount of tickets. Brought them down within 20 more tickets closer. Vegemite picking up 2 on Bravo, and looks like the 2-cap will return to the side of Filth here. As NSS really committing to this Charlie objective. We'll get on to Drac here. Looks like he knows he's got a couple. And we'll just wait this out. Exon trying to spin to win, but unfortunately doesn't work for him on that occasion. And Drac moving up as the rest of his teammates do get onto that Charlie objective. Drac picking up one and escaping barely. As Filth here, quite an engagement right now. Imperium there up against 2. And NSS coming really strong late in that late in that second round. Sorry, it will be a 109 ticket victory there for Filth. Coming in for Filth up to Mish to 14 and 5, Zimvar 13 and 8, Straw Hat 11 and 10, and Raf Ace 7 and 7. So another good round there. NSS showing some really good signs later in that map, managing to turn the tables even for a brief period of time. So we'll be back in just a moment for the third and final map in Operation Underground, and we'll see you in just a moment. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with map number 3 between the Filthy Rejects and Not So Serious. For those of you who've just joined us, Filthy taking out the first 2 maps by 150 tickets and 109 tickets, respectively, on Lofferton and Province. We're in for the third map here, and it will be Operation Underground, a close quarters special, this one. And we will be seeing how these teams first break out. Looks like we'll be seeing all assaults, coming out. We'll get on to Exon in here, who will get first blood, will get second, and he may go hunting for a third here. As will be Filth here, cleaning up 4 kills so far, and looks like the complete team wipe here coming out for the side of Filth, and it will be NSS looking for a bit of an alpha push here. And we'll get on to Cork's Rhombus right now as NSS looking to fight for this alpha objective. Zimvar picking up 1, will try and flop to the ground, but unfortunately just not enough support here at the moment as NSS do break out. We'll get onto Drac here as NSS look to push out for a second flag, and it will be a battle of who will come around this corner first, or who will bash through the door. And it will be Drac there, waiting patiently, takes out Exon, and little does he know, he's got quite the battle ahead of him. But he will try and pre-fire that, but NSS starting to get onto this Bravo flag. We'll get onto Exon here. Actually meant to get onto someone inside of Bravo, but it will be near complete team wipe here as NSS getting up on that flag. Raf picking up a couple. Will go straight for the Bolo Guna, and Zinvar there being the recipient of a Raf Ace knife. So Filth here holding on to this dual cap early in the map as they look to push for this third flag. We've got Mischief coming around the rear side here, and will be Filth pushing in for this third flag right now as so Zinvar there will get taken out. Looks like Mischief picks up one, and that is a complete alpha flag wipe there for the Filthy Rejects. As it is 156 to 127 at the moment. NSS forced to start from their spawn again, and it will be looking like a bit of a central push as Exon looks to just dodge some of that damage that's coming in. And we're meant to get on to Straw Hat there. Straw Hat did manage to pick up Exon, but immediately traded out there by Zinvar. Raf Ace here finding himself on yet another flank here, just waiting for a bit of support. Looks like he will be getting surrounded from both directions here. Straw Hat there, just taking a bit of damage. And Raf there picking up the kill onto Vegemite, and this might enable this NSS attack just to get out and get onto that Charlie flag. Looks like we will be seeing some revives coming out. Raf taking a lot of damage, but looks like he will be moving in, just trying to get some hits with that dynamite, but not finding any purchase. And looks like he will get the kill onto Imperium in the meantime. Bit of an offensive on that Bravo objective. NSS has managed to get on, and we could be seeing a dual cap coming out here from NSS as Filthy are looking to come in. As Fierce Odin being the Soul Protector will get on the Vegemite here. He's got one to beat in front of him. I believe they're actually going completely underneath. So will be Vegemite coming in the side here. And the three-man push coming out from Filth is proven very effective on that flag as Imperium there picking up a three-piece in the kill feed. And it will be a complete A wipe there for NSS as NSS forced to springboard back off of that Charlie objective. And we'll get on to Exon here. Looks like he will be looking for one. Fierce Odin picking him off. And NSS will be looking to get out of this flag. We'll get on to Zinvar as he will look to go in. Does get that revive in first, and the NSS starting to break out here. Looks like bullets were on track, but got nothing from it. As we can see, a cheeky little flank here coming out. Looks like a bit of a dance here. We prone, we jump, we do it all. And it is quite the ring around the rosy here. A bit of a battle between the medics, and he will look to press that eject button. As, it will be Cork Rhombus getting taken out there with the pickaxe of Zinvar, and it will be flag trades galore here. As Alpha has managed to be secured here by NSS, and Charlie going over to the side of Filth. Fortunately there for Straw Hat, caught himself in a bit of a not so nice area there, just getting crossfired from multiple players as Filth here look to get that triple cap back. It is 143 to 62, but NSS not giving up here. We can see Drac getting up onto that open Bravo flag and just capitalizing as NSS starting to get on here. Just apply a bit of pressure, drag the Filthy Reject players back, and Drac there picking up one kill in Imperium, but will get taken out there by Exon, and looks like the triple cap will return to the Filthy Rejects. You can see Zinvar here laying down a bit of fire. He will chase this, and it will be quite the battle here. Fortunately for Raph there, he was caught in a bit of a unfortunate situation, already under fire, and Filth here extending their lead out to just over 100 tickets right now, and looks like the pickaxe, it wants to be used. Zinvar picking up one, picking up two, and straight in for the res. And NSS showing no signs of giving up. Drac straight back onto that Bravo flag. Let's see what he can do. Looks like he will pick up Mischief. And unfortunately for him, straight away he's traded out. But great heart there from Drac coming out onto that flag, but looks like they will be going straight for that Alpha flag. I'll try to get onto Straw Hat Droll, but he will pick up one, but immediately being traded out. Looks like Drac there holding his ground alongside Raph. And will be Fierce Odin here trying to land some shots onto Exon. Raph there falling to Vegemite just around the digger. But unfortunately there for NSS, their C-push was not quite effective. Cork Rhombus just cooped up in a corner, just couldn't quite defend himself from multiple attackers there, as Alpha will fall to NSS. And it will be yet another push here for this flag, as Filth show no signs of holding back, but NSS also showing no signs of giving in here. They're going to try and try until the end of this one. Looks like Raph here Drac picking up two there. He spotted another one, and they will try and get out here, but unfortunately a bit too late there. And it will be a big victory there for the Filthy Rejects, 140 to 0. Coming in for NSS, it's Raph Ace with 9 and 9, and Straw Hat Joel 8 and 12. Coming in for Filth here, we've got Zinvar 12 and 6, and Mischief 7 and 3 there. So that will close out game number 12 of the Oceania Esports Network Awesome Cup here up in Division 1. And we will be back here with a Division 1 game tomorrow afternoon. Don't forget to adjust for daylight savings there, you East Coasters. And we will be back with Flatline taking on Velocity at 12 PM. And we will see you all another day. Thanks again, and take care.